a publisher, you've got to have somebody like Gabriel that's going to push your stuff. Because you have some publishers out there that will get you printed and they won't help you sell it. They won't market you. So you want a reputable company like that. Self-publishing for me, I'm one of those people where if God gives me something to do, I know the outcome is gonna be good because it came from Him. I don't worry about the other stuff. So before I got saved and I wrote the other 3 books, I wasn't saved. So I wasn't thinking God is gonna, be with me on this. And so I was really confident about innocent victims because I was I was going through a lot, researching a lot and finding all this fraud, and I'm like, okay, this and just realizing that this is wrong, and I need to talk about it. Being victimized in your own home, being victimized by companies, and just not having an answer, not having nobody to talk to get your answer, and then when you come to a conclusion that they're wrong and you're right, it's like, what do you do about that? So I realized that, you know what, I need to talk about this. I need to let people know that they may be victims in these areas. Credit, mortgage traps, student loans. And so that's why I found my passion at. And I say, I'm going to self-write my book. Because I'm not going through that thing of sending my stuff out and not knowing where they're going to they didn't send my stuff back. So I say, you know what, I'm going to publish my book on my own. I'm going to finance it myself. I'm going to market it myself. I'm my own agent. I'm everything. So that's what I did. And I thank God for the graphic designers and the people that came in my life that actually helped me with that. Because one of the things about when you first start, you don't know. You've got to navigate your way through. Now I'm going to tell you that editing is the only problem that I actually ran into with my book. Because, I didn't know editors. I didn't know about editing services. I just wrote it, and then I knew I needed to get my book edited. But one of the things what I didn't know was that I didn't do research on people to whether their credibility in editing. So, you want to make sure that whoever's editing your book is going to make sure they do a good job. So that was really the only thing that I really think as a self-publisher that I didn't do. And so when you don't do something, you just go back and correct it. But I truly believe in testimonies because testimonies save lives. You understand? And so, it's one of those things where it's my testimony that I came out of bondage. It's my testimony that I was able to get my own credit score up. And then it was my testimony to make, make people aware of that, tell them about that. And so what happened was I was working at the Department of Juvenile Justice, and one person heard me talk about credit, and that was it. Everybody wanted me to do their credit. So, I was one of those people just doing it for free, not charging, just it was my hobby, and I just enjoyed doing it. Little did I know, 4 or 5 years later, that people didn't know this stuff. I did not know that people were not educated. And then I started to think, I said, you know what, I went to school 6 years, and it was never taught to me in high school and colleges. So maybe this is a market or audience that I really need to focus on just to see if people would, pay me for it. And so that's what I did. I said, you know what?